The Forum Boarium was the cattle Forum Venalium of ancient Rome. It was located on a level piece of land near the Tiber between the Capitoline, the Palatine and Aventine hills. As the site of the premier port of Rome, the Forum Boarium experienced intense commercial activity. The Forum Boarium was the site of the first gladiatorial contest at Rome, which took place in 264 BC as part of aristocratic funerary ritual, a munus, or funeral gift for the dead. Marcus and Decimus Junius Brutus Sceva put on a gladiatorial combat in honor of their deceased father with 3 pairs of gladiators. The site was also a religious center housing the Temple of Hercules Victor, the Temple of Portunus, and the massive 6th or 5th century BC Great Altar of Hercules. Architecture. The Temple of Hercules Victor, or Hercules Olivarius, is a circular, peristyle building dating from the 2nd century BC. It consists of a colonnade of Corinthian columns arranged in a concentric ring around the cylindrical cella, resting on a tough foundation. These elements originally supported an architraven roof which have disappeared. It is the earliest surviving marble building in Rome. For centuries, this was known as the Temple of Vesta. The Temple of Portunus is a rectangular building built between 180 BC. It consists of a tetrastyle portico and cella mounted on a podium reached by a flight of steps. The 4 Ionic columns of the portico are freestanding, while the 6 columns on the long sides and 4 columns at the rear are engaged along the walls of the cella. It is built of toughened travertine with a stucco surface. This temple was for centuries known as the Temple of Fortuna Virilis. Sources claim the Forum was the site for placement of a statue by the sculptor Myron, which had been looted from Aegina. While the source mentions a cow, it may have been a statuary group of Theseus defeating the Minotaur, which was apt for a cattle market. At the end of the Roman Empire, the area became overtaken with shops. Both temples were deconsecrated and converted to Christian churches. Across the street is the Church of Santa Maria in Cosmedine, famous for its Bocca della Verita. Architecture. Beginning in the late 1990s, a partnership between the Superintendenza Special per I Beni Archeologici di Roma and World Monuments Fund resulted in the conservation of both temples in the Forum Boarium. The project also included new landscaping for the site.